Welcome back to the Cooking 4 Cooking Achievement Discovery Guide for Wildstar. This one has a few more recipes in it. It was actually easier than a lot of the other ones because I think the ingredients are just a little more common, but the discoveries are in a bigger area, so it's probably a little more time consuming and it's far less accurate. It's probably the first. I'm just going down the list of the tech tree. The first one in the tech tree is the bug curry. The base recipe is the bug stew, and the variants are the bug curry and the cheesy bug bites. And as you can see, the bug curry is almost straight right, and the cheesy bug bites are almost straight up. But if I remember correctly, these are much more difficult to hit. And I do have some more powerful additives down here, but I don't think I had them when I initially went to get these recipes, so I'll try and hit it with the slightly weaker ones, and hopefully we can get lucky. I think the dash of fire sauce is probably the way to go for this one. It looks like 2 dashes and then a weaker ingredient. A pinch of fire pepper should give us that one. And of course, especially when you get more and more distance, your results are going to vary. But it's a good starting point if you need to kind of zero in on where the discovery exactly is located on yours. It looks like for this one's going to be kind of similar, just in a different direction. Looks like the pinch of kosher salt is the best way to start out. And we'll get 2 of those. And then go to a weaker ingredient. And it looks like a pinch of cheese will do it for us. You, of course, may be a little farther, a little closer, and we'll have to adjust yours accordingly, but that gives us that one. It is absolutely so much easier to hit these targets when you're actually looking at the target and not just the circle, but hopefully the list of additives help. The next one on the list is the fresh fish jambalaya. The base recipe is the baked fish, and the variants are the cheese-crusted fish and the fresh fish jambalaya. As you can see, the fresh fish jambalaya is in the top right, and the cheese-crusted fish is in the top left. We'll go for the fresh fish jambalaya first. It looks like we'll start with a pinch of curry powder just to get over in that direction. If we do another pinch, I'm worrying that we might have to go. It might overshoot it where it lands. I don't know if another additive will actually get us in that circle. So maybe going with a pinch of ginger would probably get us closer to it. And yeah, it looks like whatever we add next is going to be hit or miss. But it looks like the black pepper has a decent chance of succeeding. And we get it. Also, as you complete more and more of these, there is a talent that makes discoveries easier and additives more effective. And I do have that, or more accurate. So that might have some effect on where exactly you land. But you might just have to try it a couple more times. And we'll go for the cheese-crusted fish. This one's a little farther out. I want to say going with a dash of wine and then a pinch of kosher salt, and it looks like a dash of milk will guarantee us landing in it. And that gets that one. And the next one in the list, the smoked ribs, is the base recipe, and the variants we're going for is the prime rib and the fire sauce ribs. And the fire sauce ribs is just in the bottom right, and the prime rib is just in the top left. Let's go for the fire sauce ribs first. I think those are my stronger ones. It looks like a couple pinches of fire sauce, and then probably the weakest one going down into the right should do it. Yeah. So 2 dashes of fire sauce and a pinch of cinnamon. Nailed it for us. And then for the prime rib up here, we can go for, I'm thinking a dash of wine, and then a dash of citrus acid lands us right on it. And the sweet and sour poultry. The base recipe is the stir-fried poultry, and the variants we're going for are the sweet and sour poultry and the fire sauce poultry. I think this was the rarest ingredient in this tier. It was the only one I actually had to go and buy. But the fire sauce poultry is down here in the bottom right, and the sweet and sour poultry is down here in the bottom left. I think just going with a pinch of allspice. I'm worried that one we will end up overshooting it on the next one. So maybe going more with... that might be too weak. I think it'll be alright. I don't think we're going to overshoot it. Go with the dash of fire sauce. And then the weakest one, yeah, we'll get right in it. And the pinch of black pepper. And the sweet and sour poultry down here in the bottom left. I think just going for a dollop of sour cream. And I see the pinch of ultrafine sugar would actually get us closer to it. But then, like I said, there's always the possibility of overshooting. I don't think it will on this one because of the scale, but I would like to be safer and go with one that just gets us a little farther away with the dollop of sour cream and then go back the other direction. It's a little bit less of a problem on these recipes, but on the next tier, I think it really becomes sometimes you have to overshoot it, and just adding some black pepper will land us right in it. Sometimes you have to overshoot the recipe and then come back to get more reliable results. But I think that might be... oh, no. Did we do the cheesy bug bites? Okay, we did those. The flame prawn salad, we did not do that one. That just has the one variant of the fiery coleslaw, which is down here in the bottom right. And I think this one's kind of far away. We'll try going with a couple pinches of ultrafine sugar. Well, yeah, we're probably going to have to rely on some randomness here. I guess another pinch of ultrafine sugar. It looks like this one's mostly on. It should probably land us with 2 pinches of ultrafine sugar and then a pinch of nutmeg. And it does land us on it. Alright, I think that was all of them. I know we did that. Baked fish. Did we do the fiery coleslaw? Yeah, that was the one we just did. We did the stir-fried poultry. Oh, the Gourd pie. And the base one is the stewed Gourd. The variant is the Gourd pie here in the bottom left. And it looks like this one's going to be a little hard to reach too. Just go with a couple pinches of ultrafine sugar. Oh, and then a dash of olive oil lands us in it pretty accurately. Alrighty, and I think that does it for all of these recipe variants. This one actually gives you additional ingredients, which is really nice. It's hard to hit the later tiers before you get those extra ingredients unlocked. And hopefully this lets you guys hit those more accurately. And thank you for watching, and good luck.